Welcome back, everybody, to Blueprints Drives Me Insane, day 100, 242. Did I say day 100? I told you it's driving me insane. My brain can't, it doesn't work anymore. I'm doing the world's most annoyingly tedious task, which is drafting every single room in the outer room. And, bling bloop, with severe ADHD commentary. That's probably, unlistenable, for lack of a better term. So if you're here, you probably soon won't be, and you'll see why. I don't want you to leave, but you're gonna leave. Trust me, you'll leave. This is unbearable. And part of the reason it's unbearable is because when we get draws like that, we just have to instantly call it a day and watch all these silly animations again. Because we can't do anything without the shrine, right? So save and continue, wait for that, wait for the loading screen, wait for the intro screen, so much waiting, waiting. Such wait, much wow. I told you that there's ADHD commentary. You didn't believe me, but now you believe me for sure. You've probably already clicked off the video because we're just doing the same thing over and over again. It's like freaking Groundhog Day in here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna press a little E, do a little bling bloop, go around this flower bed. We're gonna walk on the stone path. We're gonna go through the gate. We're gonna do a there's 360 no scope. We're gonna hit the tree. Normally I don't hit the tree, so that's new. Walk over the bridge, through the woods, to grandmother's house. We're gonna click the door. We're gonna hope there's a shrine. If there's no shrine, we're gonna reset. There's a shrine, thank God. We're gonna enter the shrine. We're gonna walk up to the shrine. We're gonna click the bowl. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna put our mouse over here. We're gonna hit F9, which activates our auto clicker. And then we're gonna wait until it gets to 77. We could make the auto clicker faster. Maybe we should do that. Hold on, let's make the auto clicker faster. Which one is it? It is mash left click. Let's make mash left click fast. And we're gonna edit this with sure, notepad. It's not what I meant to click, but it's fine. Return sec time, seconds, sleep 2, while swing, mouse click left, sleep 200, funk message, swing idle. Sleep 2, that's not what I expected. Wait, minutes? Why is it going so slow? I don't know. Let's kill the old one. This is auto scripting language, by the way. This is the first programming language I ever learned, way back in like 2005. Okay, let's see if this goes faster. I'm not actually sure if it will. Okay, it's marginally faster. There's some like weird artificial pause that's going on. I don't know why. I think you have to pass like some sort of delay in the mouse click function itself, but I don't remember, and I don't know if I have the documentation installed right now, so. Wow, I was just pressing control to run because I feel like this is Minecraft, but it's not. I haven't played Minecraft in like a long time. I don't know. I mean, not that long, like a month or two. But I still, whenever I play a game, I try to use Minecraft controls. They're just like ingrained in my head. What was the thing okay, that was shrine. Did we do dining room? I think we did dining room outside already. Wait, have we? Yeah, we did. I feel like these aren't sorted. I guess they are. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, we're sort of running out of rooms to put outside. I'll take conservatory because the other two we already have in the outer room. And we also have this one in the outer room, but at least it does something useful, right? Music room, common, that's fine. Observatory, common. Yeah. Let's make this slightly less common now since it's not as good. Vault is unusual. We do need to put vault outside, so maybe we should make this slightly more common. Although, not sure I want to. That's a tough one. I don't know. I want to make it more common so I can find it for the task at hand, but I don't actually want to see it all the time. Conference room, boudoir study. These all suck, so whatevs, bro. We need a room we have not seen before. We've seen all of these rooms. I'll take the shovel just for reasons. Den, chapel, study. We've seen all of these rooms. We need a new room. Give me a new room. A room we have not seen in the outer... Oh, we haven't seen closed exhibit, have we? Closed... That's not even on the list? Oh, it's probably at the top. Closed exhibit. I don't think we've seen wine cellar either. We have seen classroom. So it's between closed exhibit and wine cellar. I think I'm gonna do closed exhibit just because it's a lot rarer than wine cellar, I think. Though I might have also made wine cellar rare. I don't actually remember. We have a shovel and a lunchbox. That's fine. Let's put this outside for no particular reason. Basically a waste of time to do so, but I don't know. I mean, it is a found floor plan, right? So maybe that makes it special somehow. There's no way to like unlock it when it's in the outer room because you can't get behind the turn the controls off unless you can like double draft it in the house. I don't know if it removes it from the house draft pool to put it in the outer room. That's also a good question. I don't think... Yeah, I don't know. The only time I've ever seen it be in both places 100% certainty is foundation, but that's a special room that doesn't reset, so I don't know how those play with each other. Bling bloop. It's hard to say if that matters or not. In any case, we shall meander over the cute west bridge, and then we shall draft a closed exhibit here, which is free, but probably pointless. I mean, there's a lockpick set. That's kind of interesting. Faro. Is that one of the admin people? Faro, F. What were the admin people? The new admins we added. No, there's no F. Prov C and Hound N. I don't know who those people are. In any case, this seems very anticlimactic. Therefore, we shall write N/A in the document of torture, and we shall re-alphabetize the document of torture. S-I-S closed, cloister, closed, coat. All right. Nothing happened as expected. Now we must continue our journey into the abyss that is the House of Cards. And in the House of Cards, we shall draft things from our deck, also known as a draft pool. Oh, wine cellar. You know what? Yoink. I'll take it. That's a fast reroll. Let's put the wine cellar in the outer room and be amazed as absolutely nothing of interest happens. Except that we get to check it off the list. Wine cellar, wine cellar, wine cellar, wine cellar, wine cellar, wine cellar. I got a wine cellar. I don't know why my cellar keeps whining, but he's a wine cellar. What wine cellar? What wine cellar? Bling bloop wine cellar. There's a house with a cable and a little hat, and there's some trees over here, and I don't know that there's a bridge here, but there is, and that's real cool and great, my friend. There's a log and a stump over there. I got a wine cellar. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna see what's happening. Well, I got 3 gems. It's not very exciting. I don't see anything else in here. There's probably nothing else in here. Kind of boring and lame. Do. All right, we're gonna write N/A in our notes for the wine cellar. Surely there's some other room that does something of interest out here, right? Surely? I don't know. I don't have much faith. I think I already discovered. But the treasure trove did something completely different. It's the only room. I mean, probably the only room But it was so different and so interesting and so cool that I feel like I have to try every room, because what if there's another treasure trove, metaphorically speaking, a room I put outside that makes something magical happen? It could be incredible. It could be revolutionary. It could be life-changing. It could help me discover the secrets of the world. Green rooms don't cost gems. Eh? But actually, this is not because I don't think we've done terrace. And it's on the list, and it has a big opening. So I already know what it's going to do. It's going to show me the shrine, right? And I'm not going to be able to get there because there's a fence in the terrace. But you know what? We may as well prove that theory. Yeah, so I'm going to say shrine west. I'm going to predict exactly what this does. We're going to move T down to T. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm on my second monitor. I'm rearranging the notes. QRST terrace. Yeah, so I just put terrace here, and I said shrine in west. Shrine west of opening. Actually, shrine west of fence, because we already have that for patio, right? So I'm like 99.99999% sure that we're just going to see a shrine west of the little branchy McBrongledoogle. You know, the thing with the whatever this thing's called. The banister, that's the word for it. Bling, bloop. Did we bling? Okay, I don't know if we bling, bloop. I didn't hear it. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Run through the woods. Run, 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 run. Run over the bridge. Run, 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 run. Run by the bird bath. Run, 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 run. To grandmother's house we go. Terrace. All right. And we already know what this is going to do, right? The shrine's going to appear from the fog as we go in. There it is. It's like a different shrine, though. It's not the real shrine. It's like a fake shrine. It has a weird note in it that said something. You can't actually see the note from here, which is interesting. Maybe it only spawns when you have the special room here. There's an orange. That's pretty cool. All right, so I walked all the way out here. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 footsteps in order to eat an orange, which gives me 5 footsteps. But we confirmed our suspicion is true. The terrace does indeed do exactly what you expect the terrace to do, which is that there's a fence and you can't approach the shrine, but you can see the shrine because there's a west opening. Beautiful. Nook, study, these all suck. Let's take Nook because it gives us keys. Give me the keys. Give me the keys. All right, observatory, we already have all these. I'll take this one. Gives me dice. Gives me dice. Gives me dice. Dice are nice. And there's a gem in this room. Hooray. I did actually remember this time. First time ever. Day 270 bajillion. I finally remember that there's dice in this room. This is a dead end, but it gives me a lot of gems. I think I'm gonna take it. High risk, high reward, right? Give me them gems. But we've already done all of these. We've already done all these rooms, I believe. Boudoir, wine cellar, nook. You know, we haven't actually done. I just realized. Well, we have a lot of gems. Maybe we do it next time. We have 4 more blessings. I'm gonna forget though. Let's do it. Should we? I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I've ever done this. I'm gonna try entrance hall. Is that on the list? It's not even on my list of rooms, which is why I'm gonna do it immediately. Because I'm gonna forget that it even exists if I don't do it. I already did foundation, but I've never done entrance hall. So let's see if it's possible to get entrance hall in the outer room. I assume not. I assume it's just gonna be regular drafts. But technically the entrance hall is a room in the estate. It's a permanent room, kind of like foundation, except that it's even more so. Wait, what if I repel the entrance hall? Hold on, I have to write that down. I assume nothing will happen. Repel the entrance hall. Surely nothing will happen. That would be insane. That would mean I wouldn't get allowance anymore. Wait, if I put the entrance hall in the outer room, do I get double allowance? That'd be kind of sweet. I really hope this works, because it's a very bizarre thing, but I assume it's not going to work. I assume it will not work. Oh my god, it works! I'm I'm a genius. I have to add this to the list. Wait. Entrance hall is a blue room. Does it have a memo? But how would you put it on rank 8? Unless I can duplicate it, which I assume that would never show up in Chamber of Mirrors. Aww. Now I have some questions. Okay, this is actually interesting. This makes the whole episode worth it. Probably nothing will happen, but I mean, it looks just like the entrance hall. We don't get double allowance. That's very sad. Wait, the vases aren't broken in here. Can I break them again? Wait. Whoa, look at this. That's kind of cool. I like how the hallway like intersects. Like the birds and stuff are like hidden behind here. I'm sure they didn't design that. It probably just happened to be that way, but I don't know. Maybe they did. Here's our trophy list, which is interesting. There's the clock. There's just regular dead ends in here. There are the vases that aren't broken though, which is very strange. I assume that's just because this is like a copy of the room and they don't instance that state. And they don't want to spoil it by it being broken out here, but I don't know. I feel like it should be broken if it's already broken. Open only in the event of my inheritance. Daunting figure. So I don't think this actually did anything. Like, on the one hand, cool, but I mean, I don't think it did anything. It's just the regular entrance hall. Unless I can smash these with a hammer and get some special something or other. I don't see any blue memos. Oh yeah, someone said there's kind of a weird thing if you look at the reflection of these things, which kind of loads in later. It's kind of weird. I don't know what that is. It's just like a bunch of shapes. And boxes. I don't know. I also don't know why it disappears. Oh, it disappears because it got cold from the top, so it also got cold from the reflection. This is like screen space reflection. Okay, well, I don't think this did anything unless we can make get a sledgehammer and come back and try to break the vases and see if that does anything. I assume you just won't be able to break them, but maybe it bugs the game and gives you a second circuit chip thing. I don't know. That was very anticlimactic. I'm gonna say nothing for now, but maybe we get a hammer. Courtyard's probably the easiest way to get a hammer. Master bedroom is comical here. That would do literally nothing. Man, I hate these early drafts. They're always the same rooms. I made the same rooms common. I don't want any of these. I'm gonna put utility closet here, I guess, because the other options suck. The other options are terrible, whoa, whoa, terrible, whoa, whoa. These ones are broken, right? Like, these vases are still broken. I need a sledgehammer. Give me a sledgehammer, whoa, 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 sledgehammer, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll take the dice over the observatory, I think. Maybe that was a mistake. Dang, hiccups. Probably I should like stop recording and eat food at some point. You know, it is super late and I haven't eaten any dinner. This costs a gem, but it does give me the orb thingy. I don't think we've done East Wing Hall. I want a hammer though, ideally. I feel like double boudoir is the play here, because I don't think I care about making any particular color more common. Give me that. I'm trying to run by the dice and grab them so that it doesn't play the animation. I need a door here quite desperately, so I could take Great Hall, but then I have no keys. I do have one more door. I don't really want to take coat check. We have a lot of rerolls. Maybe we can get something that turns north. How many boudoirs did I make? I don't think I clicked the dice. I think I missed. Gimme. That time I clicked them. You have to do it without stopping it, so the animation gets skipped. Otherwise it plays the super long animation. Do I have any items? I have a lunchbox. Let's do lost and found. Maybe we get repellent, and then we can repellent the entrance hall and see what happens. I lost my lunchbox, and I gained a telescope and a secret garden key. Okay, unfortunately this is the only way back out of the house, so we need to get west, ideally. Observatory here is totally fine. Let's take that. We have no keys. We're gonna get stuck somewhere stupid for sure. Okay, let's take this. Let's take this. Now we should be able to telescope. Get more gems. Okay, now we're good on gems. We just need a master key or something. I could also do tunnel. I feel like tunnel's not going to do anything, but maybe we do tunnel. What do we have in our inventory? Nothing particularly important. So entrance hall didn't do anything. I don't have the hammer. I don't think I'm ever going to find the hammer. Let's just do tunnel. I'm going to say entrance hall is NAX. NA, but maybe try bringing sledgehammer. I'll leave a note about that. I feel like there's potentially you could break one of the vases and find something, but I don't know how to draft that there and then get the sledgehammer. It's super tedious. I think I would have to like, I don't think you can have the courtyard bonus and the monk at the same time, so I wouldn't be able to get a courtyard day. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to just find the sledgehammer in the house normally, which would be probably in a green room somewhere, most likely. I could also, maybe you can order it to commissary, and then you could like secret passage to commissary to increase your chances of getting it. Not really sure. Let's put tunnel here, see if anything happens. I assume nothing's gonna happen. Don't see anything of interest. I see a dig spot. It's so weird that doorways are blocked but openings aren't. Like, I really don't understand that at all. It doesn't make any logical sense. Because they're all at the same level. Like, it would make more sense if the doors were lower than the opening. Like, if you had to go to an upstairs room to see the shrine, but... Because then it would be like, oh, there's just dirt there that the door runs into. But if you go higher up, there's space. But that's not how it is at all. They're all at the same level, but some things do things and some things don't. Tunnel is... I'll move this over. Whoops. I'll move this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. Tunnel, NA. I'll move the star. It has a star because I thought it would be interesting. Potentially interesting. It was not interesting. ST, tunnel, T, QRSTU, tunnel. Yeah, these are all the rooms that I think could maybe possibly do something interesting in the outer room. But yeah, we're doing okay. Like, we got a lot of them filled out with NAs. There's still a lot of dashes left though. We need laboratory, kitchen, gymnasium, hallway. Even regular hallway we haven't done. Man. I feel like we did hallway, but maybe I did something else because I thought hallway would be boring, which it would be. We could gain 2 stars, but then we're gonna get planetarium out there, which doesn't help us all. Wait, here's hallway right here. Let's just do hallway. How many more things do we have? We have 2 more monk days. Hallway is easy. Let's get it off the list. I know it doesn't do anything because pattern recognition, right? Like, no other hallway has done anything, so why would this hallway do anything? It's not a very special or interesting room, but It's not how the game works. The game doesn't make any sense. Some rooms have doors that go nowhere, and some rooms have doors that go somewhere interesting, even though the doors are facing the same direction and drafted in the same place. So you cannot believe what you see with your own two eyes. It is a non-Euclidean world full of magic and developer trolling. Let's walk over yonder. Walk over yonder. We're gonna go over the bridge because we can't go in the water. Walk over yonder. We're gonna click on the door. We're gonna draft the hallway. We're gonna see nothing. We're gonna write NA in our notes because this room is stupid and it doesn't have anything of interest in it. There's some vases. There's some rocks. There's nothing else that looks like anything. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's a lie, 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 lie. Hallway, NA. Alright, we get one more room. What's it gonna be? Kitchen, lavatory, ladyship, laundry, lavatory, library, locker room, locksmith, lost and found. We basically have like every room that starts with L we need to draft outside. Office, parlor, pump room, servant's quarters, solarium, spare room, speakeasy, storeroom, study. There's a lot of rooms. Wait, study? Oh no, we did study. Did we do casino? I don't think we've done casino. I don't think... Oh, we did do utility closet, right? And we did do nook, but we haven't done casino. Let's do casino. We do have enough money to spin, so that's always fun. Let's spin for a win. What are we gonna get? Probably nothing. Yep, big old fat nothing. I hate you too, Mr. Game. Alright, call it a day. This is the last shrine, and then we'll probably end the episode after we see the big old nothing burger that is casino in the outer room. That'd be cool if it like changed the wheel or something, you know, it gave you a special casino machine. I should get like a gambling addict achievement for drafting the casino in the outer room. Like, wow, really? You want to gamble that badly that you spent your entire shrine to get this freaking casino in the outer room guaranteed? That's just sad, man. That's probably something people have done. I bet there's at least one person who, like, not trying to get something special in the outer room, think poop, just, like, seriously drafted a casino in the outer room so that they could gamble more. They're like, you know what? I love casino so much that I want to draft casino tomorrow, too. But now that I think of it, probably that would never happen because if you were that addicted to gambling, you would just... Oh, it'd be if you ran out of money, right? Because I was going to say, you wouldn't call it a day if you were that addicted to gambling. You would just stay in the casino and keep gambling forever. But if you suck at gambling and you don't know how to stay positive, you'd lose all your money. And then you would log out in the casino and get it in the outer room the next day so that you could keep gambling with tomorrow's allowance. What a sad life. What a sad life you lead if that's what you did. If somebody put this out here so that they could gamble more because they ran out of money yesterday, man, you should self-introspect and consider your life choices, because that's just sad. If you feel attacked by that comment, leave a comment below letting me know that you feel attacked by that comment. Finally, we got the allowance token. Holy shit, that's the first time ever on like 7,000 rolls. +4 allowance. Ain't half bad. 166. Ooh, baby. That is literally the first time I've ever gotten that, and like I have no idea how many times I've spun the roulette wheel. A lot of times. Maybe it tells me in my stats somewhere. It's got to be at least 20 or 30 times that I've spun that. It's like quite a few. I spin it basically every single time I see it. We already have all of these. We don't have any gems. I think I'm going to choose gems. That was kind of a cool first draft. It was like, do you want keys, dice, or gems? And I was like, I'll take the gems, please. All right, no items. So casino, we need to remember to write these down. I keep forgetting to write them down. Casino is NA. Nothing happened. We did get 4 allowance tokens, but aside from that, nothing of interest occurred in the outer room. I think hallway is the best choice here, even though the other two rooms are really good, because just location-wise they're a bit jank. I think I'll take laboratory here because I think I need the laboratory in the outer room. Also, I'm going to check the experiment, even though I don't plan to play this run, because there might be like an immediately add 1 star or something. Okay, maybe I will play this run because this is pretty good. Like 1 to allowance each time upgraded floor plan. We could add a lot of allowance. I could also log into security from here, but I'm like too lazy to deal with the computer. I think I want dark room. Look away if you're sensitive to flashing lights because it's about to flicker in a really annoying seizure-inducing way. Alright, the flickering is over. You may look back at the screen. Thank you for your audience participation in this matter. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to choose the one that costs 1 gem, which is probably an absolutely horrifically terrible idea. But hopefully this gives us gems. If not, GG. Alright, I don't see any gems, so GG. This is not great. Also, apparently that's not an upgraded room. I need a draft an upgraded room. Can I get a courtyard, please? Oh no, this is really bad. I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, this room is fine, and it gives us gems. I messed that up and didn't animation cancel. Very sad. We got 2 gems, not the worst. I kind of want to take this observatory. But do we have a key card? We do not have a key card. We have 0 items. These are all kind of bad. I'll take the study because it gives me more gems. At least 1, maybe 2. Looks like we get 2 today. That's fantastic. Let's run back out of here. Let's run back out of here. Let's loop around the table. We could actually just go this way. It's like marginally shorter. Manhattan distance is the same, but you can walk through the doors at an angle, so it is actually technically marginally shorter. These are all absolutely horrible. Let's reroll. Courtyard is fine. I'll take that. It gives me another gem, and it's upgraded, so it gives me more allowance. Bing, bang, boom. That's locked, and I have no keys. I have no shovel. Ripperoni, pepperoni. Attic is a dead end. Can't do that. Can't do this. They're all dead ends. These are horrible. Let's do a little reroll-eroni. I think I'll take a pool because this has loot in it, probably keys, and running shoes. I just accidentally clicked on my notes and typed a bunch of garbage. Hold on, I need to fix that. Oh my goodness, I just like deleted a whole bunch of stuff because my mouse like left the bounds of the game window. Ah, we have no keys. We can't open it. Ah, we need keys. Can I get a nook? Can I get a book nook? A nook book cook? Can I cook your nook book cook? Okay, we're gonna F9 here. Oh wow, that was kind of crazy. Okay, we need to stop F9ing because like, where's my mouse? Hello, mouse? Where's my mouse? Let's see, what color do we want today? What is our goal? We need upgraded rooms. What color rooms have we upgraded the most of? I think hallway, but we keep doing an early reset, so we don't actually have that many hallways in our pool, maybe like 2 at most. Yellow rooms are not really upgraded. I think probably bedrooms is the thing we have the most upgraded. They really need to fix the bug where mousing over something deletes the thing you chose with the scepter. It's like extremely annoying. Such bad game design. Or bad UI design, I should say. It's not even really a game design problem. It's just the UI design is horrible. Yeah, see, these are all upgraded rooms. We need something that turns, though, and none of these turn, which is unfortunate. I'm going to use stars to redraw, not gems. These all go the wrong way. Chapel is not upgraded, but it does give us a door, and I don't want to use all my stars, so let's take a chapel. A Dave Chapel. These are kind of trash. I'll just take Dovecoat. It's not upgraded, but it's fine. It's fine. Are there any gems in here? I don't remember. What's in this thing? There's some notes. I feel like there's sometimes gems or keys in the little cubby holes, but I don't remember which cubby hole, and I don't see any, so maybe there aren't. This is an upgraded room. It does cost a gem. If you have exactly 2 hallways, I don't have exactly 2 hallways. This would be good to get keys, but I think I need to do aquarium. What do we get? Do we get a key? We don't get a key. We don't get anything. Rip. Okay, I would love to take this, but that would end the run, sadly. Because we don't even have foundation. Less likely to find items sounds terrible. I think we redraw with a star, not with a gem, because we only have 2 gems. This is fine-ish. Now let's take Nook. Oh yeah, Nook is upgraded too. Cool. Yeah, this is going to be a good run for our allowance. Starfish Aquarium is fine. Sparemaster Bedroom is also fine. I don't know if I want to put an aquarium. It's kind of expensive. Let's just take Sparemaster Bedroom. Because it's upgraded and it gives us footsteps. Not a lot of footsteps, but enough. This is kind of expensive. These 2 are dead ends. The dead ends are going to kill me here. I need something that isn't a dead end that also doesn't cost 2 gems. A regular bedroom that goes north. This is fine. Bedrooms are dead ends like way too often. Okay. Using one of the only keys we have. It's a bit risky. This goes this way and gives us more dice, which is maybe fine. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know what? If the run ends, the run ends. Doesn't really matter. If we like get locked out or run out of steps, or not steps, like, you know what I mean. Probably one of these rooms we can put outside. I don't know which one, but like Dovecote. We never put Dovecote outside, so we can always walk back to Dovecote, worst case. I really need a master key, but I can't put it here. Okay, finally we get a branching room. This will help us. We have no keys. Not great. More dice. Yeah, we're just trying to farm that allowance experiment before we get totally trapped here, which is probably gonna happen real soon. Let's take aquarium here. It costs 1 gem, but we have enough excess gems now, and it's upgraded, and it gives us a key. Brilliant. All right, we have 1 key. There's not a lot of keys. Oh, another spare bedroom. This is great, and it's upgraded. More footsteps and a coin purse. I didn't even know you could get items from this room, so that's cool. All right, here's our last key. I would probably take coat check if I got a coat check here. I'll take, actually, you know what? If you have exactly 2 hallways, oh shit, I have 3 hallways. Double your keys. I could have, well, double 0 keys is still 0 keys, I guess. You know what? Huh, this is actually tough. There could be a gem in here, so we think we should take this. Okay, there's a shovel. This could maybe help us find keys. We can't find gems, but we can find keys. Okay, we get footsteps. Not the best. I think we want to go west. Foundation? Do we want it here? Not really. I prefer it to be further north and in the center because it looks cool when it's in the center. I don't really want to dead end this either. But... man. This is where I had foundation originally, I think, right? Or it was down here, but it was like in this a similar orientation. No, the dead door was south. Okay, whatever. Let's just reroll. I don't really like any of these. Great Hall, not very good. Damn, these suck. Can we get like something good? Oh, this is nice. We have a shovel now. I will take the kennel. I guess I should go in the kennel, yeah, because there's a dig spot in here, and it could give us a key. Okay, let's proceed westward. That's a dead end. This goes west, and maybe gives us a key. Yes, thank God. Alright, now we're short on keys and gems. Our run here is quite limited in potential. This is an upgraded room. Fantastic. I don't think I'm going to read the puzzle this time, because last time I read the puzzle and I got fucked over, so I'm just going to open 2 boxes, and I'm going to hope I find the gems. Gems? No gems. Alright, well, that didn't work very well, but you know what? We saved a lot of time. This seems too risky, I think. Having 0 gems seems too risky. I need a room that gives me gems, ideally. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Maybe there's gems in here. Maybe there's not. There's not. There's magnifying glass. We have one more door, and if it blocks us, it blocks us. Who cares? Who cares? Let's not overthink it, you know? We could put aquarium outside. I don't think we've ever done that. Let me check. Yeah, we've never put aquarium outside. +1 for each footstep. You know what? Let's just do mage chamber because it's free. It's free and it lets us continue. We could draft more rooms. It's not upgraded though. This foundation is kind of interesting, but it has no north doors, which is a little risky. Now, +1 key for each bedroom in your house is fantastic, except it would be 100% a dead end. This is also 100% a dead end. I almost want to put the foundation here, but I'm not a huge fan of this orientation. I don't know, maybe it's fine to have it sideways. It's a lot better than having the wall be in the south, I think. Maybe? Because that was kind of annoying. Like, now I can draft north into it. I think I'm gonna take the foundation here. It's a little weird, but I don't know. It's nice to have a foundation somewhere. And it's kind of fun to try a new orientation, you know? If you're confused about what the hell I'm saying right now, obviously we had foundation at some point because we're on day 250 and we got to room 46 ages ago. The reason it's gone is because I used the repellent on it. Spoiler alert. I actually did that multiple times. This is also a dead end, not great. We need something that goes north, like very desperately. Dining room is fine, and we're about to hit rank 8. So let's take this. The dining room is not upgraded. The lunchbox does not count as an upgrade. This is our last key. And basically GG unless we use a star and get something that turns. Hallway is pretty clutch. Let's go in the hallway. Let's go out of the hallway. Let's eat the pizza. Let's get some footsteps. Not that we really need them, but... Alright, brilliant. That animation also is absolutely ridiculous, but that's fine. It's whatevs, man. They had to release the game at some point, right? Observatory costs 1 gem. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna use my last gem on Observatory and just pray to Ara and Jesus that I get a gem from this. Alright, I think we're doomed. We are out of gems. GG. Now we just try to draft something. We're also out of keys. Tough one. Do we just take sauna? Let's just take sauna. It could have a gem in it. It does have a gem. Nice. We guarantee we get something tomorrow. I don't think I've ever put sauna in the outer room either. Alright, this is locked. We have no key. And that's the last door. So, GG. We could go back and dig up a key somewhere, but I'm pretty sure we've never done sauna in the outer room. And actually, that's kind of a fun one to put in the outer room as well, because then we guarantee a bonus tomorrow. We don't have master key in our inventory. Outer room is casino. I'm pretty sure we already wrote in our notes that casino did nothing. 14 successful triggers, so not bad. We got 14 allowance from that, which, if you think about it, is a pretty insane amount of allowance to get in one day. 14 allowance. Ooh, baby. I think that's like almost as good as how many stars we got with a add 3 aquariums to your draft pool experiment. Like that's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Also, this episode is 44 minutes. I think the shrine is dead. Did I mess this up? Is the shrine dead? Because if so, that was a useless call it a day. Kind of. Not that it matters. I had nowhere else to walk. Is the shrine dead? I think the shrine is dead. Which means that calling it a day in the sauna didn't actually matter, I don't think. I believe. We can go try to draft. We'll try to draft in the outer room. It's probably going to be normal drafts. We'll see if we'll get a shrine, but I'm probably going to end the episode soon. Bling ploop. And then we'll start in the next episode at continuing the journey of filling out the list of rooms that do nothing in the outer room. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with getting 180 allowance. That's pretty sweet. Not that we really ever need money for anything anymore, but it's still pretty sweet. These are not the shrine, and these are not the sauna. Therefore, it's time to reset. We do get a sledgehammer. We could go check the sledgehammer and try to get entrance hall again, which is... Getting entrance hall is very easy to do. Should we do that instead of the master key? Then we'd have to draft the coat check to get the sledgehammer. I do kind of want to do that. I think it's just the regular sledgehammer is how you break the entrance hall vases, right? Let's just go see... Let's go see if we can draft a coat check in our first room, because I think you get like increased drafting luck in your the first few rooms that you draft, or first room that you draft. So let's see if we just like happen to get a coat check if we go west. I often get it right here. Nope, no coat check. All right, let's check the other doors. I'm not gonna go too far here. Boudoir, sure, why not? Do I want to try for coat check? I really don't. Whatever. I'm gonna speed draft. Just see if we can get a coat check here somewhere. That's not a coat check. We'll go in here. We'll see if we can buy gems. If not, we're basically screwed. Okay, we can buy gems. That's not gems, but whatever. It's kind of gems. Okay, I don't care about footsteps. Can we get a... Okay, there we go. Coat check. I'm probably gonna regret this, maybe, possibly, but let's take this out and let's check the sledgehammer instead, and then we'll call it a day because we have to reroll for shrine. And then I'll, at some point after I get the monk shrine, I'll put the entrance hall in the outer room again, and I'll try to smash the vases. I assume it's not possible and it won't do anything, but hey, we might as well try, right? It's a mechanic in the room, so we gotta be thorough in our testing. In any case, I guess boiler room would also be interesting. Like if we power the outer room, what the heck does that do? Probably nothing. I don't know. But in any case, that is the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.